crowded goalmouth for Scott Young to aim at. Oh, it's a good header, it's in! My goodness, it's 1-0. Well indeed, delight on the terraces. A little wink there from a very delighted Brian Russell, the big number 9 playing in his first senior cup final, and what a way to start it. Keeper, no chance, 1-0. Good header, but where was the marking? 5 minutes gone, he has put Glentoran in front. Another break on here for Glentoran. McCann into the middle, oh, good control, oh, it's 2-0, and it's Russell again. What a night for this young man. 24 years of age, when you can understand their delight and his. What a cup final we have here. Good control, and what a finish. First class. 10 minutes left of this first half. Now, Scott Young. It's 3-0. This is quite an incredible night for Glentoran. My word, could you have expected this? Scott Young, it's his 5th goal of the season, his 2nd in the Gold Cup. Well then, the midfield magician has done it. And just look at the celebrations. So Scott Young not going for the in-swinger, takes it right-footed. Oh, it's in, it's the centre half. It's Alistair McCombe. They're on their feet again in the North Stand. Just 9 minutes into this second half, and you can see his reaction. 3rd goal of the season for Alistair McCombe, and it's in a cup final. Strong header, and in off the post, or Stuart Callaghan climbed well, and Linfield just couldn't keep it out. And the referee brings it to an end. Smiles there for the man who's won another trophy. And the first trophy of this season goes to Glentoran in the last Gold Cup final of this century. It's won over on their biggest rivals, David Jeffrey. Only their 2nd defeat of the season, both by Glentoran, and David Jeffrey and his team and the supporters will be bitterly disappointed. The celebrations belong to the men from the East. But a very good cup final indeed, as Roy COYLE celebrates with his players his 5th trophy as Glentoran manager in just over 2 years in charge. The scoreline, the final scoreline in what was a very good cup final: Glentoran 4, Linfield 2. Now the moment the Glentoran supporters have waited for. Pete Beattie gets his medal first of all from the league president Gifford McConkey. There's the trophy. The 13th time the Gold Cup will end up at the Oval, and not unlucky for those players and those supporters this evening. A night to savour, and they have won it in style. You've got to give them that, by 4 goals to 2, and they have every right to celebrate.
Brian, congratulations, man of the match. First of all, what's your reaction to that?
I'm absolutely delighted for the club and personally for myself. Scoring 2 goals, I'm absolutely delighted.
Talk us through the second one. It was an absolute corker.
I nipped in front of Ram McLaughlin, and I turned on it and thumped it, and lucky enough it in the top corner.
Now, you joined Glentoran this season, took a wee bit of criticism at the start, but you've settled in, and that must give you a big confidence boost, a performance like that.
Definitely. I came from Crusaders, and one of the reasons for leaving there, no disrespect to Crusaders, but I wanted to win things, and hopefully this is one of many.
We knew the ability was there, and we knew it was going to come out, and when it was going to come out, we were going to hurt somebody. There wasn't a better occasion than to do it tonight.
And credit to the referee tonight, not one booking in the whole game.
Excellent for a Big 2 game. you know, and I've got to hand it to the Linfield players, no Bailey, Stephen Beattie, that they were. Sportsmanship was different class, you know, and you got to hand it to the guys.
What an advert that game was for Irish League football this evening.
Yeah, it was a great advert. In a wee way, it was just like a semi-final. You know, it was plenty of goals. It was action-packed. I think we won the game in the first half. Big Brian Russell, 2 brilliant strikes. His second one must be a contender for goal of the season. And then the third one, I was lucky enough to get on the end. It was a nice feeling to see it going back in the net. But I think in the first half, the game was won then.
It was a vintage performance, and it's been a long time since I've seen them play like that. That's the way back to last year, whenever they were on a really hot roll. But what a time to get it right.
How satisfying is a performance like that for you?
Well, many teams come to Windsor and score 4 goals. They have a great record of like 1-0s or 2-0s, and one of the things that they pride themselves on is not conceding. And to be quite frankly, if we had dealt with other chances, it could have been a lot more. But I'm not complaining of 4-2.
And nice for young Brian Russell to come here tonight. He's taken a bit of criticism this season, but that was a real star performance by him.
Yeah, I was delighted for the lad. He's taken a wee while to fit in. It's a different situation coming to a club the size of Glentoran, but he has quality, and I knew that sooner or later it would come to the fore.